Hey guys, welcome to my very first Vlogmas. I did a little bit of an introduction for what Vlogmas is going to look like in my Friday favorites and flops today. So if you missed that video, I will link it down below. So go watch that video in terms of an explanation of how I'm going to do Vlogmas. It's a little bit different from how most people do it, but I think it'll still be kind of fun. So today I'm showing you my holiday home tour. So I'm basically going to show you the decor that I put out this year. I honestly didn't put out nearly as much as I normally do. I kept it a little bit more minimalist. I don't know what it is this year. I kind of felt like, I was inspired, but I don't know. I'm honestly kind of over my house, which sounds terrible, but my husband and I have been talking about moving for years, and I'm just kind of in this mode of like, I just want to move. I just want to get a different house. And so I'm really kind of uninspired when it comes to decorating this house. We remodeled it 2 years ago now, and we basically took everything that was originally here out, and it looks great, and it's ready to put on the market. So fingers crossed that will happen sometime this next year. But anyway, that's the reason that I didn't put out a bunch of stuff this year, but there's still some stuff to look at. So this is in my entryway. There is my front door right there. I obviously have a wreath on the front door. I'm not going to show my front door. I prefer not to do that. Not that anybody would ever find out where I lived, but it just still kind of freaks me out. Anyway, so this is an entryway table. The table is actually from Costco, but it kind of looked a little bit antique-y to me, so that's why I originally purchased it. I like it a lot. So, but I keep that over here, and this is the Scentsy Warmer of the Month for November. I think it might still be available. It's beautiful, and it totally goes with my Christmas decor. So I do red and gold, like shades of gold, so like rose gold, champagne gold, those kinds of shades. So this just fit in perfectly. It's kind of more traditional looking. I really loved it. And I think it looks great with everything that I have going on here. So I have Yankee Candle's White Christmas, which is my favorite Christmas scent. I actually have 2 of these. I need 2 downstairs to like fill the entire space. So I have one over here on just a little IKEA holder. That little sign right there, I actually bought at TJ Maxx this year. And then these little trees, they're actually a rose gold. I'm not sure what they're coming like off on camera, but they're a really pretty rose gold, like just like metal tree. And I got those at Michael's a couple years ago. And then this is just a vase that I bought at the flower market. I'm a wedding florist, so I have access to some really cool vases, and I love this one, and I just put some red ornaments in there. So they're just ornaments that I stuck in there. And this sweet little snowflake here, Stella actually bought me in Leavenworth when she went there with my mom a few years ago. And I just treasure it. It's really, really special, and it's also beautiful. It's crystal, so it's really, really nice, and I love having it there because I see it every morning when I come down the stairs. So that is the entryway. I don't have anything going on this table. I do have my hurricane, my holiday, like Christmas time hurricane from Bath and Body Works. I got this a couple years ago. I really like that, and there's actually a colonial candle in there right now. I'm finishing up a, what is it? White pumpkin and clove, which is yummy. I have this mirror here that I actually originally bought for the holidays, was it last year? And then I've just actually kept it up all year. I kind of like it. It's Nate Berkus from Target, so I just kept it up. A lot of you had wanted to see Stellas Tree. On Instagram, I shared that I buy Stella an ornament every single year for her own little Christmas tree. And the ornament usually has something to do with, you know, something that we either experienced that year together, or, you know, just something that's meaningful to her and I. And when she moves out someday, which, oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. She can take all of her ornaments with her for her own special tree. So I'll kind of show you guys around Stellas Tree. This is a fake tree. I only do fake trees because I'm kind of anti-mess when it comes to trees. But I just got this little cheap guy at Walmart. I'm gonna buy her a nicer like white flocked tree when we move into our new house. She really wants a white tree, but this kind of fits the space here a little bit better. Our next house will be bigger, so I hope to have multiple trees. But this is the very, very first ornament that I ever got for her, and it was the year that I was pregnant with her. So it says Melanie and Craig 2011, and then Stella is written on the little belly there, if you guys can see that. So that's the very first one that she ever got, and I love it. For her first year, I bought her this little guy, so it has her name on the bottom and 2012. So that was her first Christmas. These little balls, by the way, I picked these up at Michael's this year. They're obviously shatterproof like plastic ones, but she loved the colors. So I'll show you guys a few more of her special ornaments. This is one that my mom gave her this year. It's a little fairy. So Stella and my mom share a love of fairies. So she just sits in the tree. And there's a little pug, and there's a couple of cat ornaments. Stella really likes cats. So there's what she calls a Chi-Chi ornament right here. And then there's also another one that I'll show you guys that represents her cat, Chi-Chi. This is an ornament that I bought for Stella. It says World's Best Daughter or World's Greatest Daughter. And this was her ornament in 2013, was it? We'll go around to the other side. Can't read that from here. I think it was 2013. Yeah, so that was the one that I bought her for that year. It was a year that she really loved eating cupcakes. And it's just this gorgeous little like ceramic cupcake that just screams Stella because she's such a girl. Was it last year or the year before? I think in 2015 actually is when we bought Sky for her. Sky is, no, 2016, look at that. See, I try to, if they don't have like the year on them, I try to write the year on them if I can. She was obsessed with Sky in 2016, so I bought her that one. The pretzel was from 2015, that's when it was. So we still love to do this, but it was specifically in 2015, we went to the mall a lot and ate pretzels together at the Auntie Annie's, I think it's called. So we did that quite a bit that year, so I bought her that one. And then this year I bought her the hot dog because Stella and I love the Polish sausage dog from Costco, and we did that a number of times this year, so I just thought it'd be kind of cute to get her a little hot dog ornament this year. So, and then here is our other cat ornament, which is for her cat Chi-Chi. So Stella loves cats. She loves animals in general, but she's definitely more of like a cat type person. So, and then this is an ornament that her grandma actually gave to her a couple years ago. So yeah. Anyway, I love Stellas Tree. It's super special, and she decorated it all by herself. I must say she did a fantastic job this year. Everything is pretty perfectly spaced. Which you'll see from my tree over here that I have ornament placement disorder, and I think Stella's getting it too, so I'm actually secretly excited about that. So that is Stella's special tree, and it sits by the front window so that people can see it out from the street. Over here I have, this is just my little china cabinet that is like overly full. It is, I honestly need two, and I just stuff everything in here, but I always do like a little vignette on the top. So I've got a couple of Stella's Santa pictures. This is the one from last year. Let me see if I can, there we go. That was the first year she was super excited to see Santa. The year before she wasn't quite as excited. Sorry, the lighting in here is obviously terrible. If I turn on the lights, it's too bright. And if I leave them off, it's a little bit too dark. I'm trying to decide what the best thing to do is. But anyway, I just have these candle pedestals that I put these silver trees on top of. And then this I picked up at Home Goods. It's just a big like tray type thing. I think it's meant to be a serving tray, but I put some candles on top, and then these little fairy lights, I wove those through. There's some pine cones, and then obviously some of the same crystal Christmas balls. And that is up there, if you guys can see that. That's Stella when she was 1. We did like a family picture session, and I love it because she just looks so happy. She's such a cute little stinker. But anyway, so there's that area. There's my tree over here. I don't really decorate this thing here a lot. There's this little garland thing that I found at, it was in the Target dollar bin a few years ago, and then I just put an ornament that says Noel on it. And then there's some more of those red balls in that bowl there, but I really didn't do much else over here. So this is our main tree, and you can see it's shades of gold and red, and there's also some green in there. I incorporated the green this year, so I've got green like clear, green glitter balls. All of these ornaments are glass. I've got some mercury glass. I actually just bought these this year. I thought they were beautiful. So just lots of different shades of gold and red and green. These ornaments are gorgeous. Do you guys remember when Jason Wu did the ornaments for Target? I was able to get 2 sets and I love them. So this is one of them. That's one. And then the other one is white. So I have 6 total. I wish I would have bought more because they're absolutely stunning. I love them. But yeah, so this is my tree. Again, it's a fake tree. I chose to not purchase a tree with the lights attached so that I could change the lights instead of having to throw the whole tree away. If you're gonna buy a fake tree, I would really actually recommend that because I think fake trees last about like 7 or 8 years. And this one is, I think this one is 10 years old now and it still looks brand new, but I have to switch the lights out, obviously. This one was from Costco. So it looks great every single year. It just pops right up and it's fantastic. But anyway, it's a little bit too tall for our ceilings. It's a 7.5-foot tree. So I can't put my little star thing like right on top. I have to kind of sit it in the front of the tree. I don't love that, but you know, it works. So that's our main tree. That is a tree skirt that I bought in 2002 when I graduated from college, and I still have it and I love it. I've always done like a gold and red theme for my tree, even when I like first left college and got my own place and stuff. So a lot of these ornaments I actually purchased over the first few years when I was on my own. So they're kind of special to me. But that's the tree. Over here I have, so this is the champagne warmer from Scentsy. I recently showed this in a haul. It's gorgeous, you guys. I would really recommend getting it. I have Cider Lane in here right now and it's amazing. But yeah, anyway, I love that warmer and it totally goes with the Christmas decor. I do have my other, what is this, White Christmas in this Hurricane, which is from Bath and Body Works. Okay, I have these 2 trees here that are slightly more like modern looking. I got those at Home Goods a couple years ago. And then I also found the sleighs there. I don't really have like a thing for sleighs. Like I never went sledding a lot when I was younger, but I just thought they were cute. So anyway, those are there. And then I have 2 little reindeer on the top. I used to put like a garland and stuff up there, but Craig thought it interrupted his basketball games when he watches them on TV. So I'm not really allowed to put anything on the mantle. So anyway, I have my little reindeer up there and that is the extent of what he wants on there. So this is my dining room. Our house is pretty small. So there's the living room. Here's the dining room. And here's the kitchen. And then there's the laundry room back there. But anyway, it's a pretty small house. But on my dining room table, besides my pile of mail over here, I have this tray that I picked up at TJ Maxx. And then in it, I have these little silver reindeer that I got at Fred Meyer, actually this year. I have the pine cone holder from Homeworks. That's another white Christmas candle from Yankee. Right now I have Merry Mistletoe going, right? Merry Mistletoe. And then I have vanilla balsam over there. I love to alternate between these 2. These actually light up. They have LED lights in them, but they're on the timer and the timer hasn't come on yet. So those will come on in a couple hours and then they stay on until we go to bed. And then this tablecloth my mother-in-law actually made for me. You guys saw the little she made another one for on top of my little china cabinet over there. But anyway, I love this little tray. It's easy enough for me to lift this whole thing off when I need to wash the tablecloth or when we're having dinner. I can just lift it off and bring it over here onto our counters. And this is the last little area that I decorated. So the Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas sign I picked up at Michael's this year. So if you like that, it might still be there. The Noel I got at Target a few years ago. And there's my candle crock. I always talk about it during my weekly home fragrance videos. So that's where it sits. And right now I have a Christmas cookie dough from Milk House Creamery in there. So that's what I have in there. And then this warmer is also a Scentsy warmer, and I think I picked that up last year or the year before, but I loved how the little snowflake in this mimicked the snowflake in the warmer. And then this is the birch holder. If you're interested in any of this Scentsy stuff, I will link my friend Lisa's channel down below. She's my Scentsy guru. And we're also best friends, so I buy all of my stuff from her. If you have questions about any of that stuff, go talk to Lisa. She's gonna be a better resource for you than I am. So, but anyway, I loved how the snowflakes were kind of the same. So anyway, I just propped that up on my kitchen windowsill, and that's it. I don't think that I did anything in here. It's our laundry room, and then there's a downstairs bathroom. No, I still have the candle holder from the fall in here, but other than that, I don't have anything holiday related in here. So that's where Chi-Chi eats. We have to, if you have a pug, you know, you cannot leave food out. Like, he would just eat all of the cat's food all the time. So poor Chi-Chi has to jump up onto the dryer to eat, but usually the dryer's nice and warm because it's running most days. So she doesn't mind. But anyway, so that's where the cat eats. But yeah, that's it. That is my holiday home tour. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. And I will see you on Monday with another Vlogmas. Take care. Bye.